Our dating, courting, relationship video. You can find it in the playlist with the rest of the dating, courting, relationships. I think it's dating, courting, marriage playlist. So all these dating videos will be found in that playlist for you guys to go back through. Put your questions below if you have any questions. There you want me, any topics you want to talk about. I know with tarot, we get a lot of questions, even with my spiritual guidance and mentoring, we get a lot of questions, okay? You guys get a lot of questions. Let's turn that into questions for the dating, courting, relationship. And as y'all know, I have my book available now. You're Not It, Sis. The printed version, paperback, for $19.99. I'll link it below for you guys. The first 100 people is going to get an autographed copy. With shipping and handling, it's $19.99, but with shipping and handling, it comes to like right under $25. So the first 100 people will get the book autographed from me. All right. That's my little gift for y'all. The first 100. All right. And that will go along with those that order. That's for those too that ordered the ebook. Thank y'all for ordering the ebook. Thank y'all for being patient for the paperback. So now that we got somebody to do the paperback, there you go. Because I had to find somebody. Them prices was outrageous. They still outrageous, but still, it'll work. It'll work for them. So, Grand Rising, greetings. Happy Sunday. I'm gonna be quick. I'm not gonna be long. Let me, because I got work to do. Let me just set this little spanking alarm, because y'all know me, I'll be running over. Okay, Spirit get hold to me and I'll be running over it. Okay, like a well that runneth over. Okay, I'm setting for 55 minutes. All right, so our topic today is, can long distances work? Some of you guys, I know some of my new people, and then some maybe old ones may have met people online. You guys have maybe met people on dating apps, or you may have met people in social media land, university, them social media streets. On them social media streets. Now, gosh, this is a hot fucking topic. Depending on the maturity of the individual, it's possible. But it's a but in there. It must be guidelines set before you guys enter into a long distance relationship. Because if you don't set it in the beginning, it's going to leave room for excuses throughout, which will have y'all hurt and being used and manipulated. There's things to consider when you have a long distance relationship. Number one, meet the person in person, face to face. That is with any relationship you form that you want to call yourself intimate, or being intimate, or want to be intimate, or trying to figure out who the person is the face-to-face eye contact. If you don't have that, you don't have a relationship. I'm sorry. It's no ice skating around that. 2, background check of your choice, whatever service that be. Do a background check. because these are people that have watched women for years, waiting for the opportunity of y'all weak spot to come crawling in the cracks and crevices. Okay? Y'all cannot exclude that. It's social media. So they watch y'all profile like the night is black, okay? And the daylight is blue. So they know everything about y'all that you possibly wouldn't think they know enough. So guess what? You ought to know something about them too. Not because they sound good, not because you think they look good, because pictures can be deceiving. Anybody can cop pictures, disguise a voice, use Google numbers, not be who they are behind the scene of social media streets. All right, y'all got to protect yourself. Y'all got to care for yourself to protect yourself. Don't consider talking to somebody you have not met. Like I'm saying in a capacity of marriage, because you haven't met the person. Anybody can be what you want online, but energy doesn't lie in person. And energy don't lie on the phone with me, period. But some people ain't that good at distinguishing energy on the phone. But if you haven't met the person in person, went out on a date, one date in public, one date. Not McDonald's, not Burger King, not Olive Garden, not nowhere cheap, not Applebee's, not Silver, was it Long John Silver? Macaroni and Grill. Now you can go to whatever vegan you want to go to or vegetarian you want to go to, but I'm saying if you ain't had a formal date, no, it's not going to work. And then if you're going to start talking to somebody, how engaged are they talking to you? Just because they talk to y'all every day on the phone and love bomb y'all to death does not mean that's a relationship. So that's 3, I think, number 3. Watch out for the love bombers. They tell you everything they want you or think you could possibly want. They mimic everything you want. They become everything you want, that you've been wanting, that you've been needing, and that you've been lacking. They think, okay? Also, if you're going to form a long distance relationship, there has to be dates. You have to get to know the person. There has to be effective communication. You don't have to go ask 100 million questions on the first night. Let it be through time you get to know somebody. You don't have to rush is what I'm saying. Y'all are rushing. And when you're rushing, it's like panicking in fear. You paralyze yourself from logic, from rationality. So you don't want to rush a relationship because you think that's the one and you're trying to snatch the person up before somebody else. Let somebody else snatch the person up if they can be snatched, because that just means that's not your person. If they can be snatched, let the hoe snatch them. All right, let the karmic snatch that ass, okay? At least you ain't got a headache, okay? If you're going to be going into a relationship and you have met the person in person, like y'all are hours away or states away, if you're going to be actually exclusive, this is if you're going to be exclusive, not dating and flying out, not dating and flying over here, not dating and flying over here. That's not a relationship. Y'all both still single. And when you come back from wherever you came from or they came from, they can do whatever the fuck they want to with whoever. Y'all are single until a ring is on the finger. Single. Get that through your head. Tell yourself every morning, I am single until I have a ring on this finger, till I have a wedding on this from a ring, or whatever. So you can stop fooling yourself. Now, also, if you're going to do long distance, if they're 4 or 5 hours away, 6 hours away, states away, y'all need to see each other like 2 to 3 times a month. If y'all, or for it every weekend, if they're in the state and you can drive They can drive, y'all can rotate, or they can come to y'all until y'all figure out whatever y'all want to do. If that's just dating. But I'm talking about in an actual relationship until y'all figure something out. You guys got to see each other. You can't just be out there not seeing each other. Look what the celebrities do. They see each other. Will that keep somebody from cheating? No. I'm not saying none of that will keep nobody from cheating. I'm saying you cannot be in a long distance relationship and you not see no person once a year, twice a year, every 3 months. It's not going to work. You might as well you done took yourself off the market. No, that's a no. That's a hell no. That's a fuck no. All right? So no, none of that, KU, none of that. So then, if y'all in an exclusive relationship, then you got to set that up front. How many times are we going to see each other? Well, I need this. Well, I need this. Okay? You can't make it about sex. Remember, the first 1 to 5 years is lust and infatuation anyway. It's not even a real relationship. It's a really make-believe relationship on both parts. There's no real connection there. It takes time to build a connection. It takes time to build a connection. Corinne said rainbow. Bam! Na-na-na-na. It takes time. Y'all, if you have not seen these people in person, face to face, taking you out to dinner, KAU, I do not want y'all to consider y'all got a relationship, because that's setting you up for failure and heartbreak. Don't do it. Pictures, anybody can cop pictures. Anybody can say, I'm this person. You never heard the real person in the picture, like how you hearing me now to know my voice on the phone, right? You just see a picture and you don't even know. No live, no FaceTime. You better get FaceTime. You better get some app where you can see a person talking to you and answering questions as you're talking. You got to be realistic. Don't let social media streets make everything about a fantasy, because we know what happened to the fairy tale. We know what happened to the fantasy illusion, right? The big bubble has to pop. There has to be a reality check. So don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. And don't send no man no money. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if everybody dead on his side. Don't give him. He knows somebody he can get some money from. He can go get a payday loan. He can go get a title loan. He can go get 5 fucking jobs because he's a man. Stop letting these men punk y'all and make y'all desperate for a man, because that shows how desperate you're going to be willing to pay a man's bills and pay for a man, and you ain't even got shit out of it. No, do not pay for a man. You will make him a bitch. You will make this man a bitch, and then you will not know what to do with this bitch once you get the bitch and don't like the bitch you done created. I swear, do not do it. I'm harsh because y'all got to stop being needy. Love yourself more. Love yourself more. Don't be needy. Love yourself more. That's all y'all got to do. Listen, watch, observe, and love yourself more and work on yourself. All right? So with that, long distance relationship will not work, because you can see why. You don't know the person. You ain't introduced the person to nobody. Nobody know the person. That person is a fucking ghost date. It's like a ghost relationship. It's a ghost. They can tell you anything. They can tell y'all anything. Do not buy it, and don't send no man no money. Do not send. People run scams. They be in cahoots with other people. Even women do it. And men, this is for y'all too. Men, this is for y'all too. Even though my collective is majority women, this is for y'all too. So if y'all got questions about this, make sure y'all put it in a comment below so I can address those questions that y'all may have about that. And we'll put it all in the dating, courting, marriage, relationship playlist for everybody. All right, so make sure y'all, if you have any questions, you don't have to give people's names. Just ask the question. That's all I'm saying. Just ask the question if you got a question, so that you can get the right, correct answer. I ain't saying you got to do what I say. If y'all want to run out there and get burned, if it's meant for you to run out there and get burned, you're going to get burned. If it's meant for you to just hear what I say and save yourself, you're going to hear what I say and save yourself. I already know that. So I'm not worried about that. Some people need the heart, not life lesson, all right, to get the idea, to get to what Spirit trying to show them. So I'm not here to, sideswipe the lessons y'all meant to learn. You're going to learn them regardless. So they keep you in the dark about a lot of things. So if a long distance relationship, if y'all not getting to know each other, whether you're just dating or you are actually in a long distance relationship and you're in the dark about a lot of things, no. So what is the marriage going to be like? You're going to be in the fucking dark about a lot of things. That's what I'm talking about. So you might as well stay by yourself and be in the whole light. Okay? Be a whole motherfucking beacon. Okay? A whole motherfucking beacon. You know, than to be in the dark in a relationship. Okay? You got to know who the person is. No ghost relationships. No ghost relationships in 2023. Okay? It's so easy to be dishonest in long distance relationships. Like I was saying before, anybody could be anybody behind the screen. All right? Anybody can cop good looking pictures. I do not recommend online dating. What y'all do is y'all business, but I don't. Because that's like long distance. That's like ghost dating. And we know that's a place for narcissists, breeding grounds, pedophilia, pedophiles, you know, the worst of the worst. They can't get a woman and they just want needy motherfuckers, okay? So I'm not saying all of them, but I what y'all do with that dating shit online is y'all business. I don't do it. If I'm gonna meet somebody, I'm gonna meet you in person. I don't have to do a dating site. I'm friendly enough to meet somebody. You see what I'm saying? That's like a cop out to me. That's like people running and hiding for something for some reason, right? And then they can lie on the damn profile any damn way. So, but your energy can't lie. Remember that energy doesn't lie, and it can't be created or destroyed. So what you meet in person is like, you might get a but on a photo or online, you may not even feel that. Okay, attract, don't chase. Exactly. All you got to do is be out there where you need to be, where you're enjoying yourself and having fun, and the right person will step to you. And furthermore, don't put yourself in low vibration areas. And dating sites is low vibrational areas. So you can imagine a karma that's going around there. Okay, that's a low vibration. You don't need that if you're a high vibrational being. You don't need that. What you attract will come to you on the vibration that you're at. Okay, you must meet the person. You know, if you're trying to go to a courting or you've been talking for a while over the phone, you know, you got to meet the person. You can't not be months and months and months and not meet the person, especially if they're local. If they're local or they're in your city or they're 2-3 hours away, you got to meet the person. Y'all got to stop settling. You got to stop the fantasy island. Stop the fantasy dating. Stop the ghost dating relationships, because that's really what it is. You don't know their family, you don't know their kids, you ain't talked to nobody, you don't know where they live, and certainly you better know where they live. So if you don't know where they live, oh, that's a hell no too. And then they know where y'all live, that's a hell to the fuck no. Do not invite them up. Meet them at the restaurant, in your car, in your own car, in your own car, in your own fucking car, in your own car. If they ain't got a car, that's a fucking problem. If you got to pick them up for a date, that's a fucking problem. And that's a hell fuck no. Period. If you got to pick somebody up to go on a date with you, that's a no. If you got to pay half the date, that's a no. You can offer the tip. But the first date, they should pay everything. Because you're worth everything instead of cost them. All right? Remember, you're looking for words, not action. Actions, not words. Words is like the wind. One ear, out the other. Let it come in one ear, fucking let it out the other. Like a balloon. Just in, pop. Don't let it grow no seeds. Bitch, you lying until you prove. Bitch, you lying until you prove. Like, I gotta be harsh with y'all so y'all don't be so desperate. So you ain't calling him a bitch, but I'm just using that as expression. Bitch, you lying, because I can say ninja. Ninja, you fucking lying until you prove. Okay? Y'all get it now? So, don't let it go. Fuck that. Dating is not emotional. It should bypass this. until you start seeing the action. Then you might go, okay, in the bank. That's one point. Say something, do it. That's another point. You know, deposit it in the bank account. The actions equaling what the words say. The actions lining up. Hey, the actions lining up with the words. Otherwise, they going out the other ear. You're not letting them take root. You're not getting, he's so nice. Everybody nice. The first 6 to 9 months is a representative. Even longer, some people do it. So it's still a representative. That's why I said 1 to 5 years. You got the lust stage and the infatuation stage. You don't have no damn idea who this person is. Okay? You don't have no idea who this person is. So do not get blown away off of googly words. Knight in shining armor words. At their actions on a date. They're courteous. They're chivalry. Don't do it. I'm not saying it's a lie, but some men are just like that. Period. But it don't mean they're bad and it don't mean they're good. But they just like that. You're on a date to get information about the person, to see if you want to take it to the next level. Not to say, oh, I want to take it to the next level on the first night. No. You're going to get soul ties like that. You're going to end up really hurt then. Because you might not see them no more. All right? So you don't want to sleep on the first night. But I can't tell y'all what to do because y'all grown. But that's the wrong thing to do. Especially when you don't know a person. So again, be wise, be smart, be sensible when you're out there dating. Use your common sense. Don't ignore your intuition. If your intuition tell you a person is not for you, the person is not for you. Stop arguing with your intuition and stop trying to beg your intuition. Stop trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Bargain with your intuition. Your intuition says no, girl. No, it is. If your intuition says no, dude, no, bruh, it's a no. Even with women, y'all intuition can tell y'all, because it's a balanced state, right? Balanced state, so we got to get on the brothers too. Your intuition would tell y'all, nah, she ain't the one. Then stop fucking wasting her time and talking to her then. And move the fuck on. Just move the fuck on, because you're going to give her an idea that you like her. And then when you're really ready to move on, she going to be looking stupid and silly and may come after your ass, because now she feel you led her on. And that's vice versa. You don't want to feel people lead you on. Either they like you or they don't. Either you want to take it further or they don't. And if they tell y'all they don't want to take it further, they don't want to take it further, leave the fucking shit alone. Leave it alone. Okay? Just leave it alone. You don't have to do all that begging and borrow for people to be in your life. You don't. You don't beg a person to stay. You don't beg a person to go or leave. You allow them to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Go or come. That's what Kiana said. She did that. So do not beg, borrow, and plead. Your peace of mind, your sanity, your beauty, your wholeness, your perfection, flawlessly imperfect self. But y'all healing, so don't just let any thief come up and scavenge the land. Whatever the damn word is. Don't just let them. Don't throw y'all pearls to the swine, goddammit. Shit. Y'all done worked on y'allself and y'all gonna just let people come and whoop-de-woo, y'all? No. Y'all can do what you want, though. Because y'all grown. But that's to help y'all out. So, also, words. Don't listen to the words per se. Look at the actions. Don't just take the words and go, oh, he loved. No, look at his actions must line up with those words, right? It must line up. Love. If you're falling into somebody so quickly, that's infatuation and lust. That's not love. Love takes time. Love takes time. There could be a connection. There could be compatibility. There could be chemistry. But that doesn't mean it's not. Remember, it's still love and it's still infatuation and lust before it's love. Connection and love gonna last. Infatuation and lust gonna burn the fuck out. It's gonna dwindle down. All right, so it's not gonna last. That's why some people get divorced, because it wasn't love. The relationship was not built on love. It was built on their what they look like, what they got. It was built on their words only and no actions. Like people get so blind when they say love is blind. No, people just refuse to see. You know, love ain't blind. Y'all just refuse to see the truth in front of your eyes. So move slow. Move slow. Don't be in a hurry, and don't let people rush y'all in these relationships either. And again, do not give no man no money. And men, y'all watch who y'all give money to. The women, make sure they're reciprocating something for that money. You know, give them what you want to give them. You paying for the dinner. You don't have to give them anything extra beyond that, unless you're just trying to win the person over. You know, as a wife or a boy in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, you don't have to do anything. You know, if y'all in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, long distance or in the same city, exclusive, they needs to help y'all. Don't be in nobody boyfriend, girlfriend relationship and they not giving y'all no money. Because fuck, you could have stayed single. Okay? And played around with whoever the fuck you wanted to play around with. So if they not giving y'all money and y'all in a boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, you settled. You damn sure did settle. You settled. I'm just going to be frank. You settled. If y'all in a relationship with a man, a woman, or significant other, and they're not making sure y'all needs is met, and y'all just in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive, what you think they're going to do when you get married? If you get married. You settled. If that's not the type of spouse y'all trying to manifest, you settled. Period. Point blank. Okay. You settled. So I don't want to hear it. Because if your person, they are providers. Men are providers by nature. They are fixers by nature. They are protectors by nature. So they're not doing those three, and they're not giving y'all affection and time like y'all, like they know you and know what you want. You settled. You stuck, and you settled, and you're probably unhappy. Now, if they doing all that, y'all should been and set a date at the beginning. Thank you, Empress Riri. If they've been doing all this, then y'all should have been and set a date if y'all moved that close. Like, you shouldn't have boyfriend, girlfriend relationship or exclusivity where you take yourself off the market for one person and you not have a wedding date, if that's what y'all want. If that was y'all end goal, to be married, not just be somebody's girlfriend or somebody's boyfriend forever, ever. Okay? So if you didn't want that, you shouldn't settle for that. You should put a date, 3 years, 2 years. If we ain't married, we going our separate ways. Fuck that. I'm not holding myself up for 10 years when I could have been unhad a Boaz or whoever king, God, whatever. No. That's why you don't stop dating. Unless there's exclusivity. Unless y'all exclusive to that person and it came out of both of y'all goddamn mouth, not just one person assuming. It got to come out of both of y'all mouth. You my man and you my girl. That like that. Like, we gonna be together and only us together and no outside folks in this thing, in this relationship between us. Yes. Do you agree? Yes. Do you agree? Yes. If you ain't both had to talk like that, and I'm not saying that ain't gonna make them not cheat. Remember, that's an integrity thing. If they're gonna cheat, they can cheat with a ring, without it, boyfriend, girlfriend, without it. That does not have to do with a ring. The ring just says, I'm gonna be committed to you while we're together. And I'm not gonna let nobody come in between our union. And when I'm done with being with our union, I'm gonna come to you like the responsible motherfucking adult that I am. And I'm gonna let you know I don't wanna be in this anymore. And then y'all gotta accept that, because we don't own nobody. Not even with a ring. We do not own anybody. We don't even own the body we in, the energy we in. So how the fuck you gonna own another human being? That's my point. So you still, yeah, you gonna be butt fucking hurt. But I'm going to tell you what, if y'all didn't settle, you wouldn't be hurt. And the only reason why you hurt, because you knew you fucking settled. And that's how you women get hurt, because you fucking settled. So then don't fucking settle. Don't fucking settle. Know what the fuck you want. And if a brother ain't bringing it, you ain't marrying him, and you ain't getting in a relationship with him, and you ain't giving no Tinkerbell. He ain't getting no cootie cat. And brothers the same way. If she ain't doing the things I just said, give me what you want, meeting your needs, you ain't sleeping with her. So stop trying to sleep with her. You're going to keep the tallywhacker in your pants, because the soul ties form, and then they go, and y'all got to wait 9 months to a year to break a soul tie with that one person. And you got to go and you got to sit with yourself and heal yourself and deal with yourself to see what that lesson was about. So that means you got to take yourself off the market from dealing with people, finding another one to figure out what this idiot just did, and heal yourself from that idiot, that foolishness, from that liar. But if y'all had y'all shit together and you had your 9 of cups, your 10 of cups, your stability, your businesses, it don't hurt as bad. You know what I'm saying? Because at least you got your money. You got your money, you got your job, you got your business. You got whatever your purpose is. So it won't hurt as bad, because you didn't want the person in your trauma. You didn't meet the person because you were traumatized or you were trauma bonding. You didn't get wrapped up in a person because of what they can bring you or give you. You already had it. They just still supposed to give to you, period. Even if y'all already got businesses, even if y'all already got stability, financial stability, even if you already got a house, that man's still supposed to come give to y'all. And if he not, he ain't your man. And if he not, you need to send him on his goddamn way. Because he's supposed to come into your life to make it a better, beautiful world, a garden of Eden that he can enjoy. If he ain't giving y'all the things you enjoy, he's stealing. And even more so if you sleep with him. So no, that's a big no. Okay? That's a no in the Bible 101. Okay? Kim Art's Bible. KAU. And Dictionary Encyclopedia Britannica. Okay? It's a fuck no, to be frank. So, again, I'm not saying long distance. Some people are not mature for that, y'all. So don't fool yourself with that. If you don't want that, you don't want that. If that's not going to work for you, it ain't going to work for you. Don't let men smuggle y'all into long distance relationship when you want somebody. If you're a needy, touchy, feely person, that's not going to work for you, because you're going to want to touch the person, put eyes on the person, see the person, and then you're not seeing them enough. Distance make the heart go fonder. Some people use that. Some people use that distance thing against y'all, because then when they come, they think y'all going to just give it up. So they just going to think that, oh, you going to melt and you're going to open them legs and give Tinkerbell up when they ain't done shit, when they ain't work for shit, but use distance against you, use time against you. See, you still got to hold your value. You still got to hold to what y'all want. And you got to be clear about what you want in your head, no matter what they fucking show you, like a Houdini magician. Don't worry about that. Just know what you want. And if they not giving y'all what y'all want in the head, and don't tell them shit, but just check shit off. Because y'all know the list is up here. You know the list is here. So let them keep doing whatever the fuck they do. But you be checking shit off and okay, red flag, if you want to call it that. And however many you trying to collect, which I hate collecting red flags, but if that's how y'all got to do it, that's how y'all got to do it. Okay? It said, well, why am I 10 years and 4 kids and not married yet? Because you allowed it. You allowed it. You allowed it. You allowed it. You allowed it, my dear. You partly allowed that. You didn't hold him responsible. Y'all could have went to the justice of the peace. You don't have to see, y'all stuck on this fairy tale bullshit. Stop, because see, that's y'all holding it up because y'all want something to brag about. And be $30,000 in debt going into a marriage? When it could have cost you $20, $30, $40, you'd have been married if you'd have went to the justice of the peace. Because all that matters is you got a ring. No matter, no, the goddamn $30,000, $60,000 in debt matter? You gonna be struggling to pay that bitch off and then gonna have kids on top of it? And don't have a house and an apartment? Barely got a car, can barely pay the daycare and what? That's suicide. That's marital suicide right there. Homicide, suicide, whatever they want to call it. It's no. You set yourself up for failure for that. You set it up for failure. Go to the justice of the peace. We can get that fucking wedding later and get some revows later. That's why I said don't be in a relationship past 2-3 years without fucking, when you first go in, you figure out y'all want to marry, set that fucking date. 2 years from now, year from now. If we ain't, I'm out. And then let the clock keep ticking. And y'all stand on that shit, because people will hold y'all up from the right person because y'all try to be old Miss Faithful. Fuck that Miss Faithful shit. That you be faithful to somebody that's faithful to you. You be trustworthy to somebody that's been trustworthy to you. You don't give people loyalty and respect they didn't fucking earn. And honesty they didn't fucking earn. Okay? You don't owe them nothing because you got 4 kids and 10 fucking years. I'll throw that bitch, I'll burn that bitch. I'll burn that goddamn bridge. I'll burn that bitch. I'll burn that bitch. I swear to God, I'll burn it. No, you don't do that. Don't do it. You done stopped your whole fucking life and don't got the ring that you really wanted. So that proves the point. You settled. And you didn't probably set it up in the first place like you were supposed to set it up. Your regulations, your parameters, what you're expecting, what your end goals of the relationship is, what the goals of the relationship is, what the pre-goals of dating relationship is. Nobody sets it up. We just start winging it. Going with the flow. Well, going with the flow, get you 10 years and 4 kids later and still no ring. Not to be mean, but you got to understand. You got to understand the next relationship, if there is one, you better set it up from the fucking beginning. You better set that up from the beginning, because they going to set it up from the beginning too, whether it's up here or, but if you go in a relationship, it need to be out your goddamn mouth, not just up here. We can have our ideal person up here, but when you coming into a relationship, you better understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, like Chris Rock said, or whoever he was. Chris Tucker, Chris Rock, somebody. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You got a year. You got 2 years, max. You see what I'm saying? Because then that way people ain't stringing y'all along and making y'all take yourself out off the market with no ring. And then you still barefoot and pregnant, and that's a trap. That's a trap, so nobody won't want you. So the more kids you have, men typically think ain't nobody gonna want you. People want you. That's a lie. If men love you, they gonna love you regardless. That's a lie. Okay, so that's not always true. So it just depends on like if the person mature. All right, and if y'all clean yourself up real good, you can attract you another spouse or a person, and you ain't even gotta have babies by the person. You know, set fire to that ring and get all your power back. Exactly, Tamika. Exactly. 11 years, 6 children. I walked away very young. See, yeah, because men are learning themselves at that age, and women are learning themselves at that age. You know, which is why you should probably wait before you really get married. But back then they wasn't preaching or teaching that for us. This day and time we get to at least tell the generation X or Z, whatever they are, a little different, because our time wasn't their time. So a lot of us got preserved because of that. We got preserved getting married young and having children young, and that's why we look fucking young, because we've been running around after damn chaps, you know, all this goddamn time. Like, I don't look 50. I feel 30. I look 30. So it's because I had my children when I was young, and I was doing all that when I was young. But I'm 50. You would probably, they probably like, ain't no fucking way. Yeah, fucking way. I am. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I took care of myself, and I wasn't out there in the street like loosey goosey that lost her damn mind. So, and those children at an early age preserve you in some sense because they keep you running. They literally keep you running when you have them young because they're so busy. And depending on how many you have, I mean, I had 3. That's all I had. Shit, that's all I needed. That I ain't want no more. God damn it, that's enough. That's a basketball team I had. Them 3 children. That was a damn basketball team. Like, I was like, who got this much energy? You know? So, but that depends. Some women have it later, some have it younger. Whatever is our card, that's our card. So it ain't no matter when you have them or if you have them, it's whatever. Whatever spirit bless you with children, be honored, but do right by those children. And don't let y'all relationships make y'all not take care of y'all seed and y'all children. And that's for men too. Because if you lay down with that woman without some gloves on, then you knew that was a possibility. And if y'all let that joker in there without some gloves on, then y'all knew that was a possibility. So both of y'all at fault. So both of y'all co-parent and take care of the babies. Because the babies, they can't work and take care of themselves until they get age enough to work, 16, 17. Then they can go take care of themselves, if that's what it is. But in the meantime, y'all should take care of the babies, but we know that's not the case. But we gotta bring that back. Co-parenting got to come back. I always tell my son, you go out there and make a baby, you better goddamn well take care of my grandchild. I don't care if you marry, don't marry the hoe. I don't give a fuck about you not marrying. But goddamn it, you better take care of whatever you produce out of that goddamn thing you got. Whatever you let loose out of that bitch, you better take care of it. Else you protect that damn seed. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way women, you got to tell your kids, it ain't fun having a grandchild. It ain't that. I should be goddamn enjoying my goddamn years right about now. And I do, for the most part, because I don't see them that much. They over there with they folks and shit. But still, you know what I'm saying? You said, that's right. Listen, watch, observe. Yep, yourself. Love, get your echo back. She said, you better take care of my grandbabies. You better not let my goddamn grandbabies get home. I don't care what the fuck she is. I don't care how stupid her ass is. You better look here. I told my sons, get a goddamn money fucking order, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You better get a money order. Send that bitch wherever the fuck you gotta send it. And keep your goddamn money order receipt. Don't fucking play with me. See, y'all ain't got a chance with mine. Because I'll hang y'all before they hang you. So you ain't got a chance. Because I ain't going to let my sons go out like that. For no bitch. No, hell no. Not no. And you ain't going to be able to get them for shit. You ain't going to be able to get them for shit. Because the shit will be in my name before it's in your name. Fucking play with me if you want to. I'll be just like that little Indian guy did. They put the shit in their mama name. Bitch thought she was going to get some when she divorced and got nothing. She had to pay that motherfucker. I'll put that shit in my name. Fuck around if you want to. So, but y'all cover up them things and y'all ain't got to worry about all that. And don't just plant y'all seeds, y'all vital life force in just anybody. She laughing. Girl, you got me triggered. You got my ass set because I can't stand a raggedy bitch. I swear to God, I can't stand a raggedy bitch. You know, these motherfuckers raggedy ass out here. Raggedy ass Andy. You know, Andy and Andy. Looking for fucking come-ups. You know. But that's neither here nor there because y'all know I go on a rampage now. You know what I'm saying? It's all out of love, but you just ruffle my feathers. Like I be getting, you know, I be getting hot on the collar with some of these topics, you know. So I be like, because I know women are scandalous, and y'all don't want to admit that. But women are just as much scandalous as men, and you can't talk about toxicity in men without talking about toxicity in women. That's my point of view. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Until you itches prove me otherwise, and you itches ain't prove me shit otherwise. So you itches, that's what my point gonna be, because I know it. I'm not taking no goddamn sides. This is a balanced state. I done told you. What I can do for one and say for one, I can say it for the other, because it do go both ways. Men are trying to get y'all pregnant to take y'all off the market, and y'all are trying to get men pregnant to get a goddamn check. Because your ass don't want to work. And $400-500 extra a month that you ain't got to work for is better than nothing. And then you're going to sit there and complain about you ain't got a daddy and they sorry. No, you fucking sorry for not minding your cootie cat and your Tinkerbell. That's what's sorry. You didn't think nothing about the Tinkerbell. That's what's fucking sorry. You the gatekeeper of it. Oh, don't get me started again. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Tinkerbell. All right. If y'all don't know, Cootie Cat's called Tinkerbell. She called Punani and Tinkerbell. And the act is called Fried Eggs, if y'all don't know. So if I say Fried Eggs, I'm talking about S3X. Okay? If I say Tinkerbell and Punani, I'm talking about the Cootie Cat. Okay? I got me some new words now. All right? And girl, we need a video chat with my with my woman. Right? You know what I'm saying? It said Tinkerbell being time out till she know better. Exactly. And that goes to show too, y'all shouldn't even be giving these men y'all bodies if y'all ain't in a relationship. And when y'all take a relationship, like if y'all taking it further, it still doesn't mean you got to go sleep with this person that's long distance. And it still don't mean that you got to sleep with the person that's in town. Y'all got to get to know people through 4 seasons. There's a winter, there's a spring, there's a summer, there's a fall. Y'all got to get to know people through their seasons and be patient and stop giving y'all. Because when you sleep with a person, that's a spiritual soul tie connection that you're supposed to have when you're married. So yeah, we all did the grown up thing and got, soul ties or whatever. But it's going to take 9 months to 12 months to break a soul tie with one person, the last person you slept with. When you break it with the last person you slept with, it's going to break it with the rest of them if you're not sleeping with the rest of them. If you're not sleeping with more than one man. You get it? So if you're not sleeping with more than one man at one time, you're going to be able to break a soul tie 9 months to a year, 12 months. Depending on how deep it is and depending on if you're really going to do the work. If you're going to really do the inner journey work and if you're really going to find out what that lesson is that person came to teach you. Because it boils down to the lesson that they came to teach y'all. And if you can and that's why a lot of women go celibate. But let me pull out my thing. And I got to go because we got, let me show y'all the board. So you got 1 to 9 or 12, right? So when they do that, they take the pie. They take a piece of the pie. So that's why you got 1, 3, 12, 6, 9. 9 months to 12 to break that soul tie. That's why you got that. Because that one person that you slept with gonna take you 9 to break that tie, to break that soul tie. And that's to break a soul tie. And ain't nobody told me this. Spirit gave me this. To break a soul tie. Right? Because it take what? 9 months to what? To form a baby, don't it? But it's a shadow period right here that we come out 9 months and then we got this shadow period right here. So 9 months to a year per one person, the last person that you slept with, right? The last person that you slept with to break. So you need a good year of no sex, a good year of no interchange, because you're changing energy, right? Remember, receive. Remember, give, right? Right? This is the right and this is the left, right? This is the left and this is the right. So if this is the right, receive, that's the woman, right? Which is the right mind, right? And then you have the left, which is give, which is the man. So depending on what side the person is to you, you're giving and receiving. We're exchanging that energy. We're always exchanging. So when you lay down with somebody, you're exchanging that energy. They're taking a piece of the pie. So they're taking a piece of you to take to somebody else, and then you're absorbing their piece in there, which is why they possess y'all the way they possess y'all with the demonic semen demon. The sex and semen demon. That's why, because there's an exchange, so to speak, of energy exchange or karma. So you end up having bad luck because that was a bad vibrational person. So now all your shit you was creating going fucking down for a minute, and then y'all got, I'm depressed, I'm sad. Why, oh my God, you lose everything. Then you sleep with people. So sleeping with people either lower you, or sleeping with people will either raise you. They will either elevate you because they have respect for the woman. But if they don't have respect for the woman, they're gonna degrade you. They're gonna abuse you. They're gonna disrespect you. They're gonna make you feel less than. They're gonna be a narcissist controlling fucker over you. But if they love you, they're gonna elevate you. They're gonna provide for you. They're gonna protect for you. They're gonna give for you. You're gonna feel safe. You're gonna feel secure. You're gonna be stable. You ain't gonna have to ask for shit because they're gonna give it, and they're gonna know to fucking give it, and they ain't gonna see it as a fucking duty to fucking give it because that's a man's shit. So give them back their shit, y'all, and stop trying to do men's work and get them bitches back their work. And y'all do y'all fucking work. Y'all do what y'all supposed to do. Attract beautiful things. You see what I'm saying? Attract beautiful things. So you now say, okay, well, we was long distance and we was intimate. Well, you got to break up with the fucker for one thing. Okay? And now you got to spend time and go over, what did I learn from this person? What did they come to teach me? Did you settle? Did you set those pre-dating requirements or standards? Did you set the relationship standards? Did you set the different things that y'all like in a relationship? Remember, there's emotional, there's spiritual. Are they feeding you spiritual, God stuff, emotional stuff, your affection, your love? Physical would be the sex part. Are they feeding your mind, mental, psychological, right? Financial, do they give you money? Do they make sure you have everything that you need and want and deserve and desire? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then social. Have you met the motherfucker's family? Have you seen where they work? Have you seen where they live? Do you know what they do? Have you heard anything about their past? Right? So all of those, social just mean they're friends, right? Their social circle, their family, their friends. What do they say about them? The last baby mama. What does the last baby mama say about them? Or the last girlfriend? See, you can't get that laying in the bed with them, because that's just obscure. That's just a blurred line now. Because y'all ain't even thinking about it once you slept with them, because you D-whipped or you P-whipped by then. So you got the semen demons of that person taking over like a parasite in your mind, tearing your ass up. All night long, all day long. I can't drink, I can't eat, I just want to talk to the person. I can't stand being out around, without the person. Where you at? What you doing? Who you talking to? What? So you get fog. You get fog at the brain. You get confused at the brain. All right? So you can't think. You can't think. So with that said, see, men gonna always have a woman to sleep with. Don't mean they love them. It don't mean they want a wife from either. So before sex, men are confused. So they have to have confusion. They have to have sex, right? After sex, they have clarity. And y'all have the confusion. If y'all not balanced, then y'all have the confusion. Then women have confusion. Because that's why y'all go in that stupid state. So it's transferred. It's transferred. So before sex, men are confused. After sex, men are clarity. So they need a woman so they can have that vision. The provision for the vision, right? So as long as y'all stay celibate, y'all gonna be able to think straight, because you ain't got nobody taking a piece of your pie and dropping off some other shit for y'all to try to find your way out this fog, this wilderness of fog and confusion confusion, right? This mental blindness that y'all in, that's gonna affect all the levels that I just did, right? That mental blindness that y'all in. So and that's why a lot of women go on celibate. Now let's get back to this thing. I was talking to a sister last night. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm almost done. I was talking to a sister last night, and we was talking about the virgin. We was talking about the virgin. You ain't gonna see this nowhere else but me, KAU. All right. Let's go by why they say celibacy and virgin. Let's go by. Let's go. Let me let y'all see something for a minute. Virgin, celibate. How you spell that damn word? Shit. I went blank. Celibacy. Right? Let me give y'all a definition. Let me give y'all a definition of celibacy and virginity. Virgin. So y'all can know. Now, if you go to the etymology, right? This word here in etymology, the real word, means not married. This word means single, not married in the old days. Right? In the old days, right? Not married, single. Same thing. Same thing, right? But there's a virginity, right? There's a true virgin, right? There's a true virgin, which means this woman has never had that, and still is what? Single, right? This woman been probably married before, had 5 to 10 chaps. I'm just playing, but I'm gonna put it. 5 to 10 chaps. Could have been married times 2, times 3, times 4. But then after she want to clean herself up, purge all them soul tie connections, she go into this mode, which means I'm gonna stay single. I'm not married. It's not saying she never had sex. It's saying she's had sex. That shit almost scared me. She had sex. So this is somebody that have sex. They had this before. Y'all follow me? Now, the term, they can't go around and say this, virginity, because these bitches done had sex. Y'all got children, you done had sex. That's how they got here, right? You may not be married, but you can't really claim virginity because we relate that to somebody that has not had it ever. Ever. So y'all go over here and y'all say, I'm celibate. So it's like you're trying to gain back your virginity, but you can't totally because you got children and marriages out of it. You've either been married before, you ever had children. All you can say is, I'm single. I'm not having it currently. You may not be having it currently, but you had sex. And that's why I say masturbation ain't celibacy. You can't be celibate and masturbate still, because that's no sex, but that's y'all pleasing yourself too. So that's self-pleasure, right? That's you learning to love yourself, whether you want in a sexual partner, learning your bodies or whatever you want to call it. So you can. So some people say they celibate, but they still masturbate, or some people say they're celibate and they're not doing anything. But being celibate don't mean you're working on yourself. It just means they haven't healed enough. They don't trust themselves to put themselves back out there and date. So they rather go in hibernation and be, without the dating part. So really celibate could be just no dating. Not that they're not having sex, right? It just comes that they're not dating, because they're scared they're going to pick the wrong one because they got to work on themselves. They got to work on themselves. So they going to be like, oh, I'm celibate, meaning I'm not dating, I'm single, I'm not dating, I'm single, but I'm masturbating. I'm single. That's what they doing. But they not single. They're not having no sex like this virginity right here. But back in the ancient days, virgin just meant you're not married. It didn't mean you didn't have sex. It just meant it was not a married woman. So y'all don't know your history really. So you gotta go back and you gotta look up those etymology words of a virgin and a celibacy. And then immaculate conception just means autonomous, right? You can co-create without what? A man. But how do you co-create without a man? Sexual magic. Sexual magic, right? Tantra, that's what I teach. Love, money, and tantra. So they can do it, y'all can co-create without a man, and that's what men don't want. So it makes men obsolete, because then they can't come get women, so they flying across the seas to get other women, because y'all going into celibacy. And see, they need to clear their mind. They can't go in a state of confusion, because they gotta have sex. They gotta have these wombs to drop these nuts in, right? Or they jacking off or something. They gotta, because they got confusion. They can't create. You the womb. You can't create. They can't. That's why they can go from women to women to women to women. Don't mean they love them. They just going to drop the seed so they can function. So they can get clarity. That's why you can't say that they love you, because you sleep with them. And that's why you don't give it up. Because you just might be the one they dump on and you said, well, I'm confused. You might be the one they dump on and go to the next when they need it the next time. We help them with clarity because we're close with the intuition. So we just help them with clarity. And that's how they're able to build. Men can make a hobby off of just sleeping around these dating serials because they got women that's going to give it up on the first night. Y'all making it easy. So they don't have to commit and marry nothing. Y'all don't even have to commit or marry nothing because you already got all the parts to even procreate without them. Y'all got it too. You just got to get out of that, oh, I got to have a man. You ain't got to have a shit but a hand. And I think y'all got your 5 fingers. Everybody got their 5 fingers on either hand. That's what that's what it's for. I'm just saying. God made us perfect and complete, goddammit. Okay? With the fingers and all, okay? I'm just saying. Take it how it resonates. We're going to get real because y'all got to stop fucking playing and letting people play with y'all because y'all in desperado. Because y'all desperate. You do what you got to do. But them toys going to make you, they going to make you desensitized. So y'all be careful with them toys. Because then you got to go find some other way to get arousal. And they little tallywhacker ain't going to do. You know, you're going to have to get creative and shit. So be careful. Don't turn into that soft porn stuff because that stuff can damage you. Because it's not going, you're going to mess up your sensories, you know. So be careful with that. Y'all know I got to keep it real. I don't know how the hell we got on that. But anywho, but now y'all see that, so we can't go around today and say we're virgins because we got family and we had families and we have children. So people, we were taught in church, that was a woman, they made that fairy tale up. Oh, she wasn't married. She was a virgin. She was immaculated. You know what the immaculation was? Them depositing that semen in y'all that took that 33 and the third, and then you manifested this dream for this person. They planted their seed in y'all and y'all gave it life. That's what they was talking about. It wasn't to be taken literally. It was to be taken like they planted in darkness and the darkness absorbed the semen, the light, and boom, it manifests a seed, a season, right? A whole year. Of what? Whatever they was thinking, whatever they was planting, they had to plant it in y'all dark womb so they can manifest their money, their businesses, their jobs, their careers, their high paying salaries. Y'all can do the same. I'm not saying don't have a man because that's balance. We supposed to. That's husband and wife. We got to. But I'm just saying you still got it within you. So stop being needy like you need a man like that because y'all really don't. You just never was taught. And you're not being taught right today either. All you got people doing, I'm celibate, I'm celibate. Celibate and what? Celibate you can use to break a smoke habit. You can use a drug addiction. You can stop it for doing masturbation. You can stop it for doing whatever you're doing that's harmful. that you need a break in. Celibacy can be used for a lot of stuff. It's just you having the discipline to not do something. Or you trying to establish discipline because they was out in the street hoeing around and they don't want to be a hoe no more, or they don't want to be a dog no more. So men will say I'm celibate, women will say they celibate because they don't want to be a hoe no more. But it ain't going to erase the body count. It's not going to erase the body count. That's why they can't go back and say they virgin. They can't, because that's a term used for this according to the church. And we already knew they got married, they had children, 4, 5, 6 children, whatever. And then over here, so we just coined another name, basically. We just coined virginity in the celibacy because it sounds more better than to say everybody's a virgin. That's why you heard all the dating coaches say, what you mean you celibate? You already got kids. You already married, because they know what it means. Y'all don't know what it means. They know what it means, though. You see what I'm saying? They know what it means. Y'all don't know what it means. So look it up. That's why they saying, what are you talking about? You might as well give it up on the first day. You already got kids. Because they need to function. They're confused in the head. They got to go and release that thought into what? Darkness, so they can see how it manifests. So they can see how close it is. So when men are out there serial dating and sleeping around because they're using y'all womb to manifest without a commitment. And y'all letting them. I'm just saying. See, you ain't going to get this shit nowhere else but on Kim. KAU, baby. That you ain't going to get, because they ain't going to try to tell y'all that. So that's why you don't just sleep with anybody that comes blowing your ear. You get to know them. And certainly if it's long distance, you get to know them before you give them Tinkerbell. Because if you get a kid, they may not stay for that kid, and that's what these brothers are doing. They not, or men in general, they not staying to help y'all raise these kids. Because they didn't want them, and they wasn't caring. All they cared about is to release the semen, the ejaculation. That's it. Know thyself. Know thyself. So take your time to get to know a person to see if y'all even like this person. Y'all letting heathens come in and ravish y'all Tinkerbell garden, and then they leave y'all and you feel bad and degraded because that person was a low individual and they were sleeping around with low individuals. They wasn't respecting women. They wasn't respecting y'all garden. They wasn't respecting y'all enough to give y'all time. They didn't give y'all no money. They ain't paying no bills. Y'all still was struggling. So why the fuck you sleeping with a joker? You still struggling. God damn it, you ain't getting none of this Tinkerbell. Let me have to ask. Let me have to fucking ask for something. Let me ask. One time, let me ask. Let me not feel safe. Let me not get what I want. Let me not get what I deserve. You ain't getting Tinkerbell. You ain't getting Tinkerbell. You can go get somebody else Tinkerbell, but you won't get this Tinkerbell. Now go get somebody else Tinkerbell and fuck over them. That's how you do that. Let them go fuck over somebody else and mess their damn life up. Y'all creating, y'all building businesses and empires. Y'all ain't got time for that shit. Y'all ain't got time for it. They got Sarah's closet, Sarah's secret. They got gloves to go. They got gloves to go. Sarah's closet. Shit. Look at here. Look at here. I'm hot and everything. Got me all hot and flushed and under collar and shit. I'm burning up. Go cut my hair on, girl. Good Lord. Let me go. That's y'all little dating, relationship, courting, marriage video for today. It'll be in the playlist. Y'all can go holler at the rest of them. Give me a topic. Let me know down below what y'all want to discuss. I hope that helped y'all somewhat. I'm not telling y'all what to do. Make up your own damn mind. I'm just giving y'all something to think about. So next time y'all approach with Hot Mama Summer coming around here, y'all know, they all want the cootie cat for a reason. I just told y'all what they wanted for. To create. They wanted to create. Now, how disciplined y'all are is how y'all gonna mess yourself up and get yourself in trouble. So you gotta be, you can't let the cootie cat Tinkerbell run you. You gotta run the cootie cat Tinkerbell. Girl, you all right down there? Yes, mama. When we gonna find somebody? Girl, shut up and go to bed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk, I love you though, but go to bed. We ain't, remember we allergic to broke. That's right, mama, we allergic to broke. That's right. She ain't waking up. She ain't waking up for broke. She ain't wake. You go to sleep now, okay, girl? All right, I got this fort. I'm holding it down, girl. All right. Yeah, see how you do that there? That's how you do that there. You control the kitty cat. Don't let the kitty cat control y'all. See, y'all are like immature women that haven't learned how to control and discipline yourself down there, self-control. And that's why a lot of women, and they got that from middle school, being hoes in middle school, sleeping with all the football teams, jumping from boy to boy to boy. And it ain't no strike against nobody, but if you wasn't in control when you was young, you are out of control, promiscuous woman now. And so that's why a lot of people really doing this. Because y'all thought that we could go out there and do what men do, and we can't go out there and do what men do. So now they're all trying to undo what they did. And these guys ain't cutting y'all ass no slack. And you can't blame them. Because y'all, we can do what we can do, and y'all got y'all ass burnt. So now y'all trying to undo it, and they looking like now y'all don't want to do nothing. We going across the seas. We going over here then. Because y'all now want to try to act like you a virgin. You want to try now to lock the kitty cat down when you were giving it all liberally and shit. And every zip code flying around like y'all a man. Now you don't want to be a man. Now you want to be soft. Now y'all want to be women. Okay? Well, that's going to take some work. And that's a journey in itself. And it sure got to do with controlling that down there. And it sure got to do with just not settling too. You may go 2, 3, 4, 5 years before, girl, you may go 2, 3, 4, 5 years before you find somebody else. So are y'all willing to sit down that long? Are y'all willing to hold control that long? Until y'all see the right person or the right person present themselves to y'all? See? That's why they waited till they was married. That's why they waited till they was married back in the day. That's why the church told us don't fornicate, don't create soul ties, don't sleep around, don't do this until you get married, because then it's sealed. It's sealed with God. That's why. That's why we were told that, even though they didn't go into good elaboration about it. They could have told us a little bit more. I'm just saying. They could have elaborated on it a little bit more so we could have a thorough understanding. But we didn't. But we're doing it now. So women and young teenagers, 21 and up or 18 and up, can truly understand why this was like this in the days. And why we can't be out here being promiscuous like men. We can't be using our bodies as weapons. They're for procreation. We're destroying ourselves. We're using it for destruction, not procreation at this point. So a lot of women are sitting down, taking time out because they're trying to break them demons, all them semen demons that they done collected from hoeing around in the street, getting tipsy and going to the bars and drinking and going out with all these dudes and sleeping with them on the first night, not knowing that they ain't got shit but a broken goddamn heart and trauma bond. So that's it. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's it. That's all. Take it how you want to. Take it how you want to. So that's what I'm saying. So to each his own, but there you can break the soul tie, but you're gonna have to sit your butt down to break it, and you really gonna have to find out to break it. What did that person come to teach you? You gotta recognize what that person come to teach you and see that and assess that, so you don't go out there and pick the same person. Because if y'all go in and pick the same person, you've not healed from that person, and you still got that soul tie and that trauma bond. So you gotta be able to see that person like in other people, not them per se, but to recognize the lesson. I guess that's a better use to say, to recognize the lesson, so you don't repeat the lesson and keep doing karmic cycles, karmic cartwheels and shit. That's all. Hope that helps. Okay, bye now. We'll be back later. We got to get some work doing, and she needs this damn thing. See y'all later. Hope that helped. And make sure y'all list some questions down below if y'all need to discuss something. Can we get an option to pay for topics we want to learn? You don't need an option for that. You just need to ask the question. And if I got it, I can. If I know the answer, I'll give my little guidance on it. You don't have to pay for it. You can donate if y'all, whatever y'all want to. If something, just like with tarot, if you feel like it helped you, donate. But I'm just saying, you don't need to pay for it. I don't need to do a topic like that. Because I stick to my own, I stick to what I know. I don't be trying to go all over the fucking place. You know, because I'm not all, you know, I don't know everything. We all learning. So I'm learning every day and every new thing. And so I'm not going to just be all out there with shit I don't know. If you can't even control a body part, how you think you're going to run a house? Exactly. The church and the mosque didn't tell why, and that would have saved a lot of people. It would. They just left it up for our own interpretation, which was bad. So yeah, we don't need to do that. We need to explain to these people why, because if they'd have went in depth with soul ties, and none of us heard even soul ties growing up. I know I didn't. I ain't know nothing about no fucking soul tie. Like, what the fuck is that? What kind of shit is that lingo? Narcissist. What the fuck is that? Them bitches was abusers. What the fuck you talking about, narcissist? We only know abuser. Okay? Molester, abuser. You know, we ain't know nothing about that gaslighting and all that bullshit. If we'd have knew all that shit back then, we wouldn't have picked the people that we was with. Most likely. You know. So the only way now is to educate ourselves. Educate ourselves as women and men in my collective as too. So make sure y'all flop it. Men, I'm not just leaving y'all out. Y'all the same way. Y'all can't be going around spraying y'all seed in these low bum ass women. These low vibrating women and women, y'all can't be letting these low vibrating men get inside y'all little Tinkerbell. Don't y'all know what low vibration is? Y'all must don't know what low vibration means. So I would suggest, if you don't know the difference between high vibration and low vibration, you first get that clarity. And then you get the clarity on what you're wanting to manifest in a mate. Get that clarity. So that way, when you're going out on dates, y'all have what y'all want. And go over that list periodically and change that list periodically if you got to. It ain't got to be set in stone. You just need a goddamn guideline is what y'all need. Y'all out there dating with no intention. Y'all dating with no purpose. And that's how you get fucking burned. And you get what you get. Losers, brokies, dusties, bums, build-a-bears, you know, all of this build Lucy's and shit. You know, Hansel and Gretel, whatever. Raggedy Ann and Andy. You get all them because you're out there dating without any type of requirement or purpose that, okay, I'm dating because I want a commitment. I want to settle down and get married, or I'm dating because I want to have a family, or I want to whatever, or just I'm just going to be dating to get to know people before I choose. Just state that then, so that the universe don't send y'all people that ain't ready and send y'all the people that are ready to do what exactly y'all want. Y'all not dating intentionally. That's what's getting you, and y'all don't have an intention set, and you don't have what you're looking for. And that's why you getting all these strays, cats and dogs that don't want nothing. And they may come dressed, and they may come to the T, everything you want: a car, house, smell good, tall, dark, light-skinned, beautiful, slim, gorgeous, long hair, locks, The devil will give you exactly what you want to. Don't mean that's what you want. Come on, woman. All right. So y'all got to be more specific so y'all can just weed them bitches out. Either way. All right. All right, y'all. That's it. Y'all like, damn, Kim. Bye now. See y'all later. That was a good topic. Let me know down below in the video if y'all got a question on these in the playlist. This going in the playlist. So let me know down below if y'all got a question about something else that this may trigger, or something that y'all may, if you want to keep it general, even if you're going through it, but you just got a question, if you know, because it's an open forum, of course, and it don't say no names. Keep it as, you know, whatever, quiet as it kept. But just if you want the question, you ain't got to call people names, nothing like that been assholes to y'all, but just keep it clean and then answer questions, because somebody else could get some type of revelation to help them see some stuff. All right. So that's, you know, don't dog people out too bad. I know some of y'all be like, that motherfucker. Okay, I'm just saying. But anytime, just put it down there. If this triggered something that you need to know or want to know something about, then just go with that. Okay, so that that can help some young little lady or young man. Okay, so let's talk about it.